Right, hello everybody, welcome back to another Underground UK video within nimby Rails. We left off with the network being like this. This has not been touched since. So we've got all over Derby coming in. We can extend from Derby all around here because we've still got quite a lot around Derby to do. Same with Nottingham, quite a lot. And Nottingham, quite a lot of lines. Which I'm thinking doing the first line between Hina, Langton Mill, Eastwood, Kimberley, and coming through into you get the link, or yeah. So that's going to be our first route for today. I don't need the station like that because I need to do that. So we need to come into there about 300 meters. Then I need to go to Hina. Oh shit. They are not underground. They need to be underground. They need to be underground for this. About 300 yard for the terminus. Then come into Hina. Like that. Then we need Langton Mail, which would be about here. Eastwood. Into Kimberley. Just getting the station reinstated. Coming into Cinder Hill. Like next to network again. Coming to Old Baseford with the station at Old Baseford. Into Sherwood. Where it then starts coming up like that. And then into Daybrook there. Sorting like that. So it's sort of crisscrosses like that, I guess. Like that. So you need to do that. Something like that. Into Cinder Hill. Like that. Kimberley. Into Eastwood. Before Langton Mill. Then coming to where this line terminates. So this line's basically going crisscross the city. To build the blueprint, set the line up, new line, add stations. What I like to do with this series is, if I'm recording one, I like to record multiple videos at once so it doesn't seem odd. Right, so I can put them up at the same time, then space them out with other videos that I've recorded. Right, you see, nimby Rails is coming back. So yeah, with this all new series, obviously this is showing what you can do. Obviously, one series be High Speed UK, where we're going to be using quite a bit of high speed trains. Basically, not like here where we're pretty much going, yep, what needs station, power station, they're connected together. This is more of a metro style, getting around your city. So I've installed some new high speed trains. So yeah. So let's get 10, see what the frequency is like. Bingo. All stops. and full. So yeah. So let's speed this up just so we can get like sheer demand. So yeah. So now with this thing I'm doing kind of like this. See, it's really thinging up. So it's in the hill. Quite a lot of passengers are really wanting sin, because with this crisscrossing as well, which is quite good. So that's our first lines connecting in. Can do more on Mansfield, that sort of area, and Sutton, just adding in like some lines crisscrossing Sutton and Ashfield to get more people travelling there, get more crisscrossing here, because with this we don't really need it. Look, we've got a Jeep Lex there, so we've got a variety in the fleet, but quite a lot of people are coming in at Nottingham, so it's really Nottingham we need to be investing in. And I also think Derby as well. So I think we're going to set some lines around Derby first. So set some lines around Derby. So let's lay some more to like termini stations and something like a Darnley Abbey, put a terminator in there, then put a terminator at Stenson Fields, then put stations in between, like Sinfin, Sonny Hill, Normanton, Pear Tree, coming up into New Normanton, coming into the city centre, sort of coming into Little Chester, sorting like that, sort of an ordeal. So sorting out Derby infrastructure to get more people travelling up towards Ashfield and that. So yeah, this is sort of to get you around Derby, sort of an ordeal. So to get you around Derby, if it makes sense. So squiggling around Derby, this line is sort of for you to connect up with Derby and that. So yeah. So yeah. This is basically a line. New line. It's going through all the corners again. Need to get the platforms right, because the bigger the station, because I'm giving interchange spots, you see, because you can interchange with the lines here, you see, which basically means you need a very big station. So you put 10 trains on to see what the frequency is okay, all stops and full. So off we go. So yes, we've got an expansive network and that. I want to get to Chesterfield and Sheffield, if it makes sense, with 2-minute trains. So if we have a look at, we got 107 trains. So if we look at company info, we've got 900, so we've got 64 stations, 10 lines, 107 trains. So that's how many trains we need for capacity. Obviously we could have just one and it'd be fine for capacity, but then equally this has got only 32, but these can only hold a 430, so yeah. He's got no trains on, no passengers on. This one has got Oakwood Park. It's quite well. This train's got 31 coming here, but then equally this one has quite a lot. Obviously, what will happen is, between this video and next video, I'll just start up a basic crisscross network, not running trains on it, and then just do that. So let's sort of do one here, through there, into Sutton Nashfield, through Canary Cross up to Chesterfield, because let's face it, yeah, we've got Nottingham covered for now, because look, 80 passengers. Having to crisscross, because the quickest route, if you're from here, is to at one stop here, right, 2 stops up to, yeah. So with that regards, for Nottingham, all the lines are there. But first, let's get from Chesterfield down to Ashfield before we do Nottingham. So we need one in Chesterfield, sort of there, one in Sutton Nashfield, sort of like that, because that's quite a big station, quite a lot of people can travel on. Then we need to sort of get here, sort of an ordeal. Into Canary Cross. So yeah, so it's sort of like, so it's sort of like this. So it's sort of coming down into Sutton Nashfield, then you can get into Nottingham or Derby. Then once done that, I can be running on right up. So yeah, I don't like to turn the line unless like on a terminating station, because of the terminate. So yeah, there'll be expansion. What you're seeing on camera at the minute is kind of a terminate sort of. So yeah, so if you kind of have a look at that, that's costed us nearly 500 million or $500 million to build, or pounds to build. Just to get around there. Put in another one here. From Sutton Nashfield into here. So it's sort of wide me sort of thing I'm having. So yeah. So it's sort of a. So there we go. So we do that and you can connect all in. So yeah. Let me put 10 on and see what the frequency is like. 3 minutes, not bad. So yeah. I'll get it running when I come back. So yeah. Back again. Yeah, just need to do that. So yeah. Let's make this fun. Got everything into place. So yeah. So what's basically happening now is ring expanded. So you know, to be doing something like this, and once we expand like that way to show how much we've expanded. But for now, it's just to do that. We might make cuts and lines like for those that's short and not really needed, but at the minute it's really getting in there. Getting them linked and getting more make sense reads than actually that don't make sense, because let's face it, all networks need to have a framework. This sort of the network in Nottingham is like our framework. Then for our framework to go up into Chesterfield, we need to get like Sheffield, so we need to get Chesterfield covered to an extent where we don't have to keep building lines in there, where we can get lines, and then once they're covered, they can be covered by other lines. Because I've got Chesterfield, Matlock, Amber Valley, then Hena. Then they can then connect onto a train into Nottingham, which then can connect to train here to there, or they can come here to connect to a train to Elkston, which then goes into, because like I say, the framework of Derby is basically done. We can just expand so any line in Derby can either start in Derby or can start there and run through Derby and not need any terminating. Same with Nottingham. Can have a train literally running from Swadlincote through Derby, through Nottingham, and then to Newark, because I think that's going to be our focus. Our focus at the minute is starting to get Spurs off and then make networks around that, because the network is getting quite big. It's quite expansive as it is. Quite expansive, because if you look, we've got up to Chesterfield. Once we've got around there, it get more people wanting to go down there, because let's face it, if you get in, just miss a train, because with Sutton and Ashfield, well, if you look at the platforms, that's the platforms used. And then if you get line, because like I said, I don't really like to use the same platform area. If you look at here at platforms, both of them are there, and this one's telling me there's a train that arrives in 13 seconds. So yeah, there we go. Should be slowing down, I think, mate. There we go. Fits in quite snug. But as we got a variety of the fleet now, sort of like Pellegrinos sort of stuff, it's kind of that. We kind of got a mixed fleet. So how? We have got 117 trains. We've got all on Mansfield and that. To start doing like a network around Mansfield. We're going to get this done. I'm going to get the network done around there. So yeah, I think it's about time we end this video here. I do hope you have enjoyed. There's going to be a link here where you can find the playlist to all the nimby rows of videos that I've ever recorded, and here to subscribe. So I will see you over there.